Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. My YouTube studio crashed and I didn't realize it. What's up, gamers? I don't usually get to see you guys again so soon, but I wasn't going to be able to stream Wednesday, and I really wanted to get back into Ace Attorney, so it's going to be today instead. Let me see, was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah, last time I really enjoyed doing all the voices, that was fun, but it kind of took it out of my throat a little bit. So this time I have a Pepsi just for fun, and then I have a big tumbler of water with ice in it, and I got some throat lozenges just in case. So I'm ready to do a lot of talking this time. So I guess without further ado, let's get into it. Let's continue episode 2. Oh, I gotta remember all the voices I did. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Phoenix has no idea how to handle women or men. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Edgeworth is pretty cool, even if he's an evidence-faking prick. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips. Is that cool? It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. Yeah. So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Right, because last time we proved... We didn't exactly prove that Maya didn't do it, but we did prove that there was someone else in the room with April May who was not present at the time of the murder, so he has no alibi. A lead? That man with Miss May, he's the key. Yeah. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. I mean, yeah, she admitted to wiretapping in court, which is kind of a crime. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. Damn. The victim dodged an attack and ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Interesting. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. To be continued. Man, that would have been a good time to end it last time. Oh well. Save your progress. Yep. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer. I hope you die. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Here we go again. There are so many better words you could have used. Could have called me a porcupine. Sea urchin? Sea urchin's good. Please, you're scaring the security guard. Man looks unmoved in the back, I'm just gonna say. So, what is it you wish to ask of me then? Oh, hi Lily. That's fair, no worries. For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? So, I guess we talk? That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Wiretap? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. I mean, isn't that why she's in the detention center? Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep. Is it creepy? Is it creepier to attend law school than to tap people's phones? The real questions. We're asking the real questions here. This woman is impossible to talk to. Your attitude. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Hi, Zeppa. Thank you for the alert. Oh, that does it. Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom? I can't tell, but she does have a thing against lawyers. Or just against me. Okay, so talking to her right now isn't going to help us unless we have something specific to present. Can we ask her about her testimony? Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost, because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Okay. Guess we have to go somewhere else. We could look around the hotel she was staying in, I guess. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for this room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Yeah, hate to admit it, but that's how it works. I mean, I used to work in a hotel, and it didn't exactly get more rep when the police were called on us. We definitely didn't sell room 211 for a premium, that's for sure. So maybe it's not really how it works. But then again, the crimes that guy was arrested for weren't exactly in the news either. Whoa, Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous! The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Ah, please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. It's set to become one of the most popular attractions here. Yikes. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. A vase, as expected. I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Well, those look like roses, so that's a third to add to your list. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fanco law offices, of course. Ah, yes. We plan to install a telescope in that window, of course. Just $5 will earn you 3 minutes of a view to kill. Into my office? What about my privacy, bro? Just kidding, sir. Oh ho ho ho. By that look in his eyes, I'd say he was more than serious. A bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. Why hasn't he cleaned those up by now? Ah, I beg your pardon, sir, but if you could please refrain from touching those. It's part of the decor. I call it the last drink before murder. Okay, dude, you gotta chill. We'll be famous, the talk of the hotel industry. Okay, so he's not gonna let us touch anything. Let's talk about Miss May. About Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? Because a lot of people look at her and think she'd do it, but they're not talking about murder. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. That he killed an actual lady? I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. So you keep saying, but... He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of... danger. I don't know if you carry the scent of danger other than more of like... a gross, stalkery kind of danger, maybe? There we are, in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Yeah. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. But before that, you're not going to tell me anything, like, was he big? Was he tall? Was he short? Hair color? Eye color? Nothing? Nothing? A photo. Hotel. Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely. And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? It's not like someone was murdered in the hotel. It's just that someone happened to be wiretapping across the street. Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Okay. I think we're gonna have to come back with a photo. Let's go to... I guess to the law offices? September 7th, Fanco Law Offices. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. Police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Mia's favorite potted plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. Should you really brush things off as imagining things when you're investigating a murder? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Okay, I guess we can't look at anything else, so... to Grossberg Law Offices. September 7th, Grossberg Law Offices. Huh, looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Also, that massive fucking painting's gone. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Hi, Cap. Good to see you again. Yeah, it was a painting of... Fuck, what was it a painting of? It wasn't of Grossberg. It was of... Fisherman? Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. Yeah. I can't help but agree, considering I don't remember it. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Okay. Oh, hey, look! What's this? Old photos? There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 Incident Exhibit A. DL6 Incident Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. I'm guessing this is Mia and Maya's mom. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Photograph quietly added to record. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Yeah. Think I'll swap them. Okay. 'Cause I would like to show that to the bellboy and see if that's the man. Take a look at this photo. That's him, Detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this. Why not? Well, sure, why not? Yes! I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. I think this dude is way into true crime. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. I really, really doubt that. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy's affidavit. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Ooh, I have multiple slides now. Okay, so now let's go to the detention center and present that to Miss May. You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone? Odd aspirations, but go off, King. Yeah. Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. I guess we'll start with the photo. Have a look at this. Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you... Aha, a reaction. I twitch. This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have proof that was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. I'm so close. We show her the bellboy's affidavit. Could you have a look at this? Hi, Toddy. April is my favorite e-girl. Yeah. It's the perfect excuse to use my ooh voice. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw. Such as the man you checked in with. Who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it, all or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been witness to the murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Gasp. Ooh, fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corp. Red, white, and blue. Damn. Feeling patriotic. Red, white? Information gathering. Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder? I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Mr. Red White, at last! Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. America. I'm not even American. Okay. Blue Corp. Let's go. September 7, Blue Corp Inc. CEO's office. Hey, that's the painting! The one that was stolen from, Grossberg. Or, I guess we don't know that it was stolen, but you know. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the... Your name! Be the American the Japanese think you are. Yeah, I'm in North America, therefore I must be American, right? Your name! What is your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Man, the sparkle when he grins. This man totally murdered someone. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. Not especially. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. Are you ill, sir? So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. Also, I love that his hair is purple, but his eyebrows are clearly brown, so you can tell he dyes his hair that color. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yikes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Okay, before we talk to this guy, I actually want to run back to Grossberg. I want to swap out that photo. Alright, this is getting ridiculous. Where the heck is that loafer? Him! Ah, that old familiar clearing of the throat. Aha! You again. Hello, Mr. Grossberg. Well, well. You were quite the thing, my boy. Excuse me? The trial! The trial! He was there? Reminded me of myself when I was a youth. I guess something got passed down through me, maybe? It brings back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I apologize. Huh? It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you give me some information. Man, I wanted that other photo. Today's trial. Let's ask about that painting. The other day, I'm sure there was a big, pretentious-looking painting on that wall. Pretentious-looking? Well, you know the one I mean. Anyway, where did it go? Ah, yes, well. I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. But just yesterday you said you would never part with it. Sold it, you see. Yes, that's right. Sold it? I'm not sure I buy that. Wasn't that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen? I don't see how it's any of your business. Please speak no more of that accursed painting. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. If you were that worried about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy. Sure, he does seem troubled about something. Maybe I can find something that will inspire him to talk. Yeah, the photo's gone, huh? Okay. Well, I guess I'll go chat with Mr. Red White. Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. Bro? You good? Or Is he just constantly floating around in like an ephemeral state? How do you not know where you are? My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. So he has his head up his ass 24/7 then. Yeah, sounds like it. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho. The police. The courts. To me, they are mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. Okay. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you were wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. Yeah, yep. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? And is he dressed all in purple, like light purples, because that's what you would get if you mixed red, white, and blue? The painting. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes? What might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? Say, when did you get that painting? No idea. He's gonna hurt his shoulder, patting himself on the back like this. Yeah. I forgot. I've seen that painting before, yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Ugh. Oof. Ugh. He punched me! What the fuck? Dude! Just because he's rich, he's gonna get away with assault? Bro! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. And clearly he has the guts to back it up if he's willing to punch us for it. I'm calling my lawyer. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Yeah, he's just using big words, but he doesn't really know them. I had a feeling before, and he's especially making up words, but like, compensation really sells it. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume? Mr. Grossberg's, yes? Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss. Okay, well, I still want to peek around your office first. For clues. Painting was until yesterday hanging in Mr. Grossberg's office. Why does White have it now? It's not hard to imagine a few possibilities. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk? My, this is quite the thing. Oh yeah, how did I not notice the massive naked man bodies holding this thing up? Like, damn. Now that is homoerotic if I've ever seen something. Statue of a man holding up the world. The blue core sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize, Criminal's Barely Disguised Fetish himself. The words judges and special kind of stand out. He probably strong-armed them into giving him something. Well, I guess there isn't really anything else we can do here. Unless we have something we can pin him with, but I don't think we do. So let's go finish up talking to Grossberg, I guess. I've been bouncing back and forth a lot because I'm indecisive. Huh? I don't think you noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat's! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. No need to say that to a clearly older man. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something is really bothering him. That much is clear. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh? Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh? What is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office. So, you noticed. Kinda hard not to notice. Suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. You're lovers! No. I think Mr. White is incredibly flamboyant, but I don't think he's his lover. He's blackmailing you, I think. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well, this may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? That's a lot of time to be blackmailed. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. Name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy. But arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Sounds kinky. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Okay, the DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Her name was Misty Fay. Fay? Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police. And she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Okay, so let's go have a look at the offices. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief has ever worked are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? It was D something? Let's see if there's a record in this one. Labeled by I. ABF Misty Fay. That's me and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? I mean, yeah. I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So Mia knew Grossberg. I mean, we already knew that, though. J through S. Nothing much in here. Skim it. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. Biggest part here at the end is S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. Article about a politician's suicide. The word Wright is, or White is written in pencil at the top. Are we supposed to confront Mr. White with this? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur.
Ooh,
Do I make myself clear?
transparent. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia.
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word, White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him, either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep. Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White.
You're wrong.
You're wrong, Mr. White.
Excuse me?
What I should be doing now is going after you.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Beep. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong.
Ah, fuck.
Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please.
White,
That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
Oh, hell yeah. What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. Says the man who socked me in the face.
What? What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man.
What? Mr. White, this is another one of those.
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now! Beep. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia.
How dare you?
I'll point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent.
Well, I can defend myself, right? That's always an option in court. Usually it's not recommended, but like in this case. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe, reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually, Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe.
I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Damn, bro. Alright, take a sip of water. And maybe pop a lozenge. September 8th, 3:37 p.m. Detention Center, Visitors Room. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you. Well, you too, girl. Don't forget yourself. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Defend me in court. Well, I want to defend myself, right? Alright, you can be my defense lawyer tomorrow. Alright. Huh? Leave it to me. I am Mia's sister, after all. Lawyership runs in our blood. I think magic does more so. Isn't it ghost powers that ran in your blood? I'd better run to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Law for Rookies. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No, wait. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. Times may change, yet with crime it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Alright, let's save. It's time. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look! It's Edgeworth! Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony. If I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed.
Phoenix, you know him?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright.
Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon.
Now again, I know a little bit about the game. Just enough to know they're so gay. Anyway.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. Ah, I knew it. What?
Okay, let's do this. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. The most homoerotic trial in history. As of yet. As long as Edgeworth is a prosecutor, there will be more. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court. Sorry, I always have to look down doing Edgeworth, because, I have to, compress my throat a bit to get it deep enough. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
I see.
Prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss Maya's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Really? Great. He gets to show off, and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Sparkle. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Bro. Your name? Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Yuck, indeed. Name. These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Niño. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey, sorry. That would be negatory! No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Man, why's the whole fucking trial gotta be dudes? I only have so many dude voices. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? It's because you're the protagonist in a court drama. Ho ho ho. Ching, sparkle, sparkle.
he have, like, someone sitting in the audience with, like, one of those little flashlights? Super, like, one of those really high-powered flashlights just to shine on his jewelry and make it sparkle? I sigh. Yeah, this case is all dudes just to spite me. I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Bro, I'm gonna die? Is that what you're saying? He's threatening my life in the stand. Let him have it, Phoenix. My one saving grace. My one female voice. Witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. Yeah, so flabbergasted she insisted it was a small woman, and not me. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. So there's one thing in particular I want to press. Because most of this we can't fight. It was about 9 o'clock, that's true. He was reading papers by the window, that's bullshit, but we can't press him on that. Heard bedlam coming from outside, surprised to turn to look at the building. Some spiky-haired man, needless to say, that man was me. Victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impact. This is what I want to press, I think. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. Yeah, see, that's what we want to... Because May's testimony was that she ran to the right. We can't present that right now, though. You gave chase and struck her down. But from the killer's point of view, she would have ran to his left. Are you sure? As you know, I am always abso-positively perfect. Lots of plosives in that one. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Okay. And then we present May's testimony. Objection. Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Hell yeah, we're getting that I'm winning bop. Ding. Oh ho ho, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Yeah, because you were in the room facing her. When you killed her! Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. Yeah, because he was in the room facing her. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
Ha, I doubt it. Or, rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right where the killer is. Take that! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste.
Oh, I ain't joking.
That is where the killer was standing.
Yeah, exactly.
Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of the courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho. You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. She ran to the left.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right.
But she died from one blow.
You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
That does seem to make sense.
Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. We're so professional. Everyone in this court is so professional. Okay. And to the left. Died from a blow by a blunt object. I think it's gotta be the autopsy report. When you saw that she first ran to the left and then you hit her. Next, with the last of her strength, you ran to the right, you chased her and delivered the final blow. Can I... Hang on, I'll press it a bit first. Stop saying it was me!
But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing? May I continue? Okay, that is what Miss May saw. Or maybe I'm supposed to do it here?
This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Okay.
Oh no! My HP! Please, I think the facts are over. We got 1 million points with the judge. I didn't hit anyone. No, Mr. Wright. I don't think. Prosecution requests the defense for making. Why is he mad at me? Look at the final blow. Is it here then? Oh yeah, the music stopped. Okay. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect?
I will refrain from using this phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite.
The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away.
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony.
Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Eat the rich.
Mr. White? Oh, okay.
The 2 accounts.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
That's guilt, brother. Deal with it. This is almost over.
Ugh.
But his tummy hurts. We'll see, I looked at the other window. Which other window?
Please refrain from talking about your thwap in the court.
I guess he means the law office. When he heard that thing fall. Can we get him to admit that it was a lamp? You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that, the glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White.
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will revise his testimony.
Okay, of course.
A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Broken beyond all recognition. Ha-ha! Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell.
Oof.
Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it that you saw the stand? Answer the question.
Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So you saw the stand before the victim was attacked, then?
Correct. That would be no problemo, right?
Big problemo!
There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred?
Correct. That is so. It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable.
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor. The person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Because if you look at the floor plan, it was hidden in this corner, right? Look at this!
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Gah! His eyes rolled back all the way into his head. Damn, bro. Mr. White? Is he okay? Is he seizing? Do we need to call an ambulance?
Mr. White, you did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia.
Heh, looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What?
I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused.
Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do with... Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't!
He is, and he did.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break.
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. Edgeworth only exists to say no, fuck you. Yeah, he really does, honestly. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. when he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. I mean... Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Sparkle, sparkle. Ahem, leave it to me. I feel faint. Ripperoni. Hang on, I gotta take a sip of water. Okay. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fane Cove law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Ah, what am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Okay, I don't have any idea what to do here. It's the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Guess we'll press him a little bit. Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Okay. I'd entered the Fane Cove offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well, maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. The week before the murder. Into the Fane Cove law offices. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fane Cove law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fane Cove law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. Why did you tap Mia's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Uh-oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Ripperoni. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Eek. Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia. Oh, we fainted. We got so stressed we were seeing visions of the dead. Where am I? The waiting lobby? What happened? Boo womp. Certified wooga moment.
Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gack! We fainted again. Hey, Phoenix. Gack? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Boom womb. Hey, yo? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. That's it? You came here to tell me, don't give up, believe in yourself? That's a lot. That's a lot of power put into channeling for not much to say. Calling her Miaya from now on. Believe it! But, we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. Wright wrote that, not me. So, what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item, glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt updated in the court record. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 1. We got it in the bag, boys. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then, let's start where we left off. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you. But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Womp. Objection. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written on blood? Bwaha, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fane-Co law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Got his ass. Well, Mr. White?
Can't get out of this one, can you? Mr. White, more like Mr. Red, because he was caught red-handed. I mean, his first name is Red. You're telling me not a single other person in this universe flipped the paper? Yeah, nobody checked that receipt. Can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Eh? What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Huh? Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. Yeah. This is bad. I mean, object, right? Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I mean, I've been displaying evidence this whole time. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up, something. Bro, it's fucking written on the receipt. Right? Like, I have the evidence. I've been using the evidence this whole time. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time. He's going home? He's not going to be detained? He's being suspected for murder now just as much, if not more, than I am. And they're just going to let him go home? Gah! The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may? You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. I mean, yeah, my life is on the line. You think I might not be a little persistent in the matter? You bet I am. My life is riding on this one. Me and Phoenix share one brain cell. I have something I would like to read the court. Let me just pick the wrong thing. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Okay, hear me out. Kill Edgeworth, make it a double case, and then flee the country. No? Because we gotta marry Edgeworth. We gotta be gay. Listen, it doesn't seem like it now. Just wait until later in the games. They get so gay. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. We could kill April May, though, and make it a double case, and then marry Edgeworth and flee the country and change our names. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! But please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now.
or else this list will be released to the press.
Okay, but if we're killing April, marrying Edgeworth, who are we fucking? I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Sorry, this is auto-scrolling. Case closed, Your Honor. Okay, who we fucking? I guess Mia? I mean, look at her. Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Taking notes. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. More than you know. I guess you could say that. Only you knew how spirited it was. I mean, look at her. Yeah. Well, did you see that front-on shot when she first appeared? The way her kimono is split down to her belly button? Bro, look at her! This court finds the defense? Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Not guilty!
Hell yeah, brother. Wowee!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations, you're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. You're already dead, though.
As long as you live?
My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix? Can you come to the office tonight, say 9 o'clock? The office? I'll see you later.
Chief. Mia! Time to go meet our ghost girlie at the scene of her murder. September 9th, 9:02 p.m., Fanco Law Offices.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then. I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
Wahaha! You should see your face.
Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya? What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya, why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of, huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know what this means? We're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Aw, that's sweet. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
That is either very heartwarming or very creepy, depending on the tone.
I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy! Burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting.
Okay, wait up.
The end. Brand new episode has been added. Saving content.
What do you... Oh, hang on. Pale moon in the sky cries for your blood. I didn't think we would just be getting right into it. The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon. For it will be the last moon you ever see. Ao? See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Hurrah! The warrior's swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Okay, do we want to start the next episode, or do we want to finish off here for today?
Your call, Chief? I'm honestly not doing too bad right now. I could keep going. I highly doubt we're gonna get, like, super far into this one. But we could keep going for a while, at least. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here.
Of course I'm here. What was that surreal show you were watching?
What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people.
Wow, that's quite the look. Young? Like, how young?
10 years old?
What the heck are you doing getting all excited? I mean, as a cartoon enjoyer myself. Shut up, Phoenix.
Hey, I'm only 17.
Oop, I revoke what I said earlier. I take it back. I take it back. Haha, don't sue me. Take it back now, y'all.
That's 17. See, I'm a teen. Not like you, Nick.
That's a big whoopsie. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. Hey, Nick's only a year older than me.
Then watch it with me. He's really cool. And it's really popular. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. I really worry about kids these days. Gramps! Well, the Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office.
I guess. Wish we had some clients. 4K cut and 4 fucking K. No, I didn't know. I didn't know. And I said Mia, which was technically Mia. Okay, it was Mia. I meant Mia. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. Quick move to Ireland.
but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. law offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. But not like that. Kill Maya and defend yourself again. Bring, bring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! We don't get CG for Nick's bedroom? Come on. Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean the guy on that show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. I want to see his Hello Kitty posters, exactly. And his cinema roll Build-A-Bear. You know he has one. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real life. He skewered a villain with a samurai spear. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office, quick. Please, Nick. Beep. October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. law offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. Jack Hammer and Will Powers? Who plays the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also found stuck through the body. This is some Danganronpa shit. Police believe this was the murder weapon and are investigating further. This has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Bring, bring. Beep. Yes, Wright & Co. law offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, yes, of course. We'll be right there. Let's go, Nick! Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Ayo? Okay, I guess we'll go to the detention center. Don't celebrities generally have, like, pretty well-known lawyers? October 16th, detention center, visitors room. Whoa! What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client, that's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. But he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you saying? Yes?
Something wrong?
No, no. This is getting off to a great start.
Wolverine. He does look like Wolverine.
I mean, yeah, but this is also the universe where you need a ghost to tell you to flip a piece of paper. Very true.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no. Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Oh.
Nick. What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. So what happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened.
Yes, of course. It seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to the Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 o'clock that morning.
They went for a run-through, and somebody did get run through.
There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 o'clock came around and the staff gathered at the studio, the evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Ayo?
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead! He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
Pretty bloodlessly, too. Like, look at that. The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the steel samurai uses as a weapon.
And you guys actually sharpened that shit? Maybe you could explain to me just what the steel samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions.
Why did they remove the thing holding the blood in? Yeah. Well, if he was already dead, I guess. But no, why did they take it out then? Because it's a crime scene and they're contaminating evidence. So yeah, why did they take it out?
Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
I see. Neo-Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studio at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was to begin at 5 o'clock, but I was a little tired. So after lunch I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5 o'clock. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map.
Wow, Nick, let's go! I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Okay, let's go. October 16th, Global Studios, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Oh boy. How do we voice this one? Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta go through me. Oh, sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youth today. Something horrible happens and all you can think is sightseeing. Wasting your don't you have jobs you should lawyers not work for the rest of us? Maybe I should become a lawyer. Sounds like I was young with things were my different. My hypocrite lawyers coming to my own son hasn't called in. Nick. Sorry, I couldn't keep up with half of that. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Youths today. Okay. So what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days. No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too, he was. Sorry if her voice changes a lot. I'm trying to figure out where to fit this in. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Will Powers. Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. Rude. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Mr. Hammer? What kind of person was Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry. The reason for suspicion. Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 5 o'clock when they found the body. Now the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Sorry, I gotta pay more attention to the names. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. Is Old Dag her name or an insult? But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay, I guess we'll go ask for a letter of request.
Hello, how was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they?
No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Security lady. About the security guard at the main gate for the studio.
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Powers request added to the court record. So this will get me past that security lady. And apparently we have more to talk about with alibi. Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Oh, hang on. Okay. I'm gonna mute myself for a second. sorry about that. My sister is home, and she brought her boyfriend with her. So I'm just keeping the door closed and trying to stop our dog from killing the mic. Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I know. I'm sorry, Snoop. But I swear to you, on my mama's grave, I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me.
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying. Okay, now that we have a letter, we can give it to her. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request for Mr. Powers. Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. So there's the gate. Here's the main gate. Okay. Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Tried map of Global Studios added to court record. October 16th, Studio 1 entrance. Oh no, the monkey's lost his head. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the other day? Ah, it's that confused detective. Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. Oh no, he made Edgeworth sad. Poor Edgeworth. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. He was having his movie moment, and you interrupted him? So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing your sloppy detective work. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt.
You're right, pal, it's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, alright. Wrinkly ASMR for a second while I got another lozenge. So how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Right, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please.
Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal.
Autopsy report added to the court record. I was pierced through chest by a spear. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. That person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. About the security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charmer. Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? What kind of evidence? Well, photo. The photo of the steel samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on that gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished! Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh ho ho ho. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha ha ha. Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. I just want to take a little look around. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get tired of standing around too, pal. The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1, left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took that tree down with it, too. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh, yeah. That way's kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. And to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
They killed the monkey too. No.
Oh, 1 second. Okay. We don't have anything we can present, I don't think. So I guess we just move back to the main gate. Nick, look! That security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew on. Ouch. Phoenix. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Irk. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took that photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Automatic camera? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Couldn't you just walk around the gate then, and not have your photo taken? That seems like it's very easily fooled. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. When did you become country? I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1 o'clock. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one what did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Yeah, ha ha ha, good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Oh, we can go to the employee area from here. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this. A window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside. Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least. Wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? Door to the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir. Mood, Maya, big mood. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. We don't need a spear. And it's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Oh, we can slide, though. Hey, yo. Hey, yo. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right. Huh? Hey, I'm not a kid. The grate that used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. There's a half-finished backdrop for stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? So, can we go in the dressing room? 16, Global Studios, dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes. I'd say you were already wearing one myself. There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie! Nick, try this on! No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig? I, kinda like samurai movies. Kinda? This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look! An employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Card key added to the court record. I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag. Stop that! My partner, the thief in training. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. I guess it is kind of dusty outside. Okay, well, we have the card key. So, let's go back to the employee area. Studio main gate. And then outside Studio 1. And Studio main... Nope, I cannot. Can I examine? And then look over here again. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out. Wonder if this card key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep! It opened! Alright, we're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. There we go. 16, Studio 1. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Does it? They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. Don't they only use white tape when the victim is still alive and they have to be transported to the hospital? After that, they usually just, like, take pictures, don't they? I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected this spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. They showed blood in, like, the very first murder with, Cindy Stone, or Cinder Block. And then after that, they've been like, nope, no blood. Which is an interesting choice. Wow, look at that camera! That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey, you, no touching that! Sorry, my partner's kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. I like that old bag is there. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where that's where Powers' dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private. What kind of a girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue! A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sensed that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio? Yes, I think. Doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? Someone else came into the studio. She must have seen them. Okay. So that's our next lead. I want to look at the rest of the stuff here first, though. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. The assistant holds it during filming. Huh. What? Where's your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting is fine, but I'd want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. Is there anything else? Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavy. Okay. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course, that's the mountain Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Old Tokyo. Oh, right. Over 16th, Global Studios, main gate. What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 o'clock p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure the Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek. Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. No, you don't give her the name. Her! She's not even a full-time employee! All you young'uns are like that nowadays, running your mouth like there's no tomorrow, saying this and that and the other thing. Well, when I was young, she left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. I guess that was surprisingly calculated. Let's look. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick! Maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 o'clock. This is when the security lady arrived. Please enter the number of the security camera. It was ST307? There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Rap God, old bag. Yeah. I don't have the skills to keep up with her, man. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he is the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 o'clock p.m., photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Powers' photo added to the court record. Hey, Nick. Can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady. To be continued. And we're just at about 2.5 hours. So I think here might be a good place to leave it. Alright. I'm excited to continue it though, so we'll definitely be doing more next week. Let me see. I would like to. I don't want to continue the trial just yet. I want to go. I want to go home. Okay, here we go. J for title screen. That's such a weird. Yeah, thank you guys for coming. Alright. Let me take a look really quick.
Strange. Yeah,
I'm not sure if you know what that is. It's
Okay. I will see you guys on Friday, if not sooner. And I will see you guys with more Ace Attorney next week. Thank you guys for coming. Bye-bye.